Hello everyone, this is Ruby Yadav and I am a legal intern at Lexis and Company. I am pursuing my LLB from Miri Professional and Law Institute, MDU Rohtak. I am glad to get this opportunity to represent myself and discuss my topic with all of you. So today I am going to discuss the compulsive means for the settlement of the international dispute. In my previous video, which was the part 1 of the international dispute, in that video I have discussed what is international disputes, what are the kinds of the international disputes, and what are the specific means for the settlement of international disputes. And in this video, I will discuss only the compulsive means for the settlement of international disputes. So as we know, international disputes is a disagreement that arises between parties and state concerning their relations with one another or the other state. It is mentioned under the United Nations Charter that the international dispute, firstly, the parties must try to solve those disputes through the specific means only, so that it will protect the peace and the security of the international law. The meaning of the word compulsive or coercive itself suggests that these are the non-peaceful means of setting a dispute. This method may sometimes involve force and pressure to resolve the issue raised. Force in this method does not indicate to the extent of armed force, but methods that are short of war. So the United Nations Charter also given some of the coercive means for the settlement of the dispute. The first one is the retortion. Retortion is the technical terms of the retaliation. It is an act done by one state in a manner similar to what was done earlier by another state. Such acts done by the states are not illegal but are permitted under the international law. Now, it is an effective tool of law enforcement, although the method of implementation may seem unfriendly. Second one is the reprisal. Now, if the problem is not solved by the retortion, the states have the right to resort to reprisal. Reprisal is one such method that can only be resorted against a state when it has indulged in some illegal or the inappropriate activity. Reprisal is valid only when demand for repression was made and this was not fulfilled. Third means is an embargo. It is also a kind of reprisal. Originally, embargo means detention, but in international law, it has a technical means of detention of ships in port. If the ship belongs to the state or has committed some other international disputes and is available in the territorial water of the state against which tort and wrong has been committed, then such vessels can be restrained from traveling through that area as a matter of right by the other state. Fourth means is the Pacific blockade. By this method, the outer boundary of a state is blocked peacefully and it is resorted during the peacetime against a state. It is a blockade used for the purpose of bringing pressure exercised by a great power to bear on a weaker state without actual action. And the last one is the intervention. Intervention by the state in the affairs of another state is a recourse to the settlement of dispute. It is important to note that after the establishment of the United Nations, a state has been substantially prevented from taking compulsive action to settle international dispute. Thus, the compulsive measures are lawful as long as they are able to maintain international security and international peace. So from the first and the second video, from the peaceful means and the compulsive means, it can be proved that law has proved itself to be that element which binds the member of the society. It is fair to say that international law has always considered its fundamental purpose to be the maintenance of the peace and the security. Now, the peaceful as well as compulsive means are used under the international law for the peaceful settlement of dispute. So this is all about the international disputes and about their various methods through which those disputes can be resolved. That's it for the day. Thank you so much, all of you.